Well, hello there. Welcome. Glad you are here. As you hear in the background, my neighbor is mowing their lawn. And today's scripture comes from the Hope Scripture cards by Not Consumed. And these cards are no longer available. And today's scripture is from Psalms 10:17, which says, Lord, thou hast heard the desire of the humble. Thou wilt prepare their heart. Thou wilt cause thine ear to hear. Okay, and I'll just put that aside over there after I knock things over, of course. And today we're going to Provence, and we're going to be doing some peas. And remember, I take a picture from this book, which is entitled An American in Provence, Art, Life and Photography by Jamie Beck. And she took this picture, and remember, I take this form and I make circles, and I use an octopus, an octopus type sketchbook. And an octopus has eight pages, 8 arms, and they come out. Remember, I did that. And then I did the light. I can't speak this morning. And I did the light and the distant hills, which I thought was kind of cool. And I started the peas. See, you can see the right there for the circle, the little peas. And then there's an orange butterfly in the picture. And I thought we'd do here today. Just like that. See, there's greens and browns. And so this has to get out of the way. And I'll put that up there so I can see it as I paint. And my picture is there. And then I have another picture I already drew out. And that's, where is it? That's the flower right here. See, there's a pea, a flower, and then the rest of that vine, pea vine, and there's some going there. So when I'm waiting for that to dry, I can work on that one. And I'm waiting for that to dry, I can work on that one. Okay, so I start, and I'm going to use the Fuumuui paint that I remember I had the grayscale paint here. See, Fuumuui. And this is the grayscale. It's actually 8 colors that you have, 3 different versions of the same color, so you don't have to mix, which is rather convenient, I think. And so I like to use it for the background of these circles, because it's really handy, because it has the colors you need right there. And so let me get this all together. I think I'll use my 4-round velvetouch Princeton. Can you see that? And the small. And so when this picture was taken, apparently Provence, France had a good pea harvest that year. And her background is the brown here. And I'm thinking I'm going to use the medium shade here. But I might have to put a darker for shadow. I don't know if I decide to put in the shadow. So here we go. And we paint the circle. And if you like what you see, please hit the like button and subscribe to help my channel to grow. Thank you for those who have subscribed already. I appreciate it. And, you know, I have, I think this video will make like, I want to say 86 videos, 85. I'm not sure. So you might want to check out some of the other videos I've done, you know, see what I've done, where I've been. Some of them are rather fascinating. And I say that because coming up, well, you'll see. I don't go back and redo, I go back and finish. But that's coming up. We'll see what happens. And so the wall here is this, a light brown. It's probably not that dark like I got right there. And so see, I can thin that out with the water. I think I should be able to pick some of it up. Okay. Now, this one, the wall was a little darker. So I think I'm going to use the darker one on this one. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, so check out my older videos, you know, if you haven't already seen them. I know some of the new subscribers may not have seen them, or unless they were watching all along and decided to subscribe. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I've always wanted to do still life. And a still life is you take little sections of the still life. You don't necessarily have to paint the whole thing. And so I saw this video about doing still lifes like this, and I was like, that's so cool, and I've wanted to try it. So that's why I'm doing a still life this way. And it's fun. It's like you get these little, you get like these little pictures of you know, I know they're peas and I know they're flowers, but when it's done, it's like you have like this abstract, and it's like, okay, what's, yeah, and it looks so cool. And when you get a whole page of them, like I said in the first video, it looks like, you know, when you blow bubbles in the summer and the bubbles are just, you know, and you have all these designs in there. It's really, I think it's cool, but I may be prejudiced about that. I don't know. You let me know. And I've done a couple of videos of this already, so you should check them out. I encourage you. I mean, I have some videos there that when I first started, they're still there. I haven't erased them. They're rather interesting. I used to sing. I don't know if you remember that, but I sang. Okay, so I think I'm done with these. I might come back to these. I'm not sure. Put them over there. And I need a dark green for the peas. And this is my Kuretake Gansai Tambi watercolors, and this is the Art Nouveau set. And I think I've discovered that this shade here is good for the dark peas. Even though this is called, I think this is called pea green. Yeah, it's called pea green. I don't really use it for the peas. Maybe I should for the circles, for the peas themselves, but this green gray is good for the peas. I find anyway. And I think, cause see, the tips are going to be darker than the rest of it. So maybe this ivy green, put them together. And maybe the ivy green there. So we'll give it a try. That's all we can do. Put them there for now. So I want the dark first, I think. Although in watercolor, you're supposed to go from light to dark, or dark to light. But as the song said, I did it my way. And so hopefully that's dry. So the green, see the tip is, see, I should have, and that comes down like this. Oh, and it's the brown, obviously the background wasn't dry there. And so now we take the lighter. Oh, they stopped mowing their lawn. Now you take the lighter green. Maybe that's too green. And you blend. Maybe that's not the correct green to use. See, and then you sort of blend that so it looks like it just, that's the way I'm going to do it anyway. Just like that. That fixed that. I just use clear water to clear that up. I might have to go in and get some more of that. A little bit of that brown. Of course, I always grab too much of something, thinking it might help. Then you take water, at least that's what I'm doing, and I'm spreading it around. There. I think this didn't quite get, I didn't put any paint there on the edge. Okay. And then this is, those greens aren't going to help with that. So now I have to go to the regular Kuretake set, the 48 set. And I think I'm going to use sap green. Maybe I should go sap green deep. No, sap green. And see, that comes around like that. That's the vine. You remember there was a vine there. The ice cube in my water is there. And then I can come in with white. Okay, now maybe this green is the better green to use. It's too light. So I'm going to use the darker green. That may not be for the pea pod. And maybe I want to mix it like here, you know? So I'm going to put some of this in, just like that. Seeing that darkens that. I'm using a combination of these four greens here to get a, see, and there's the pea pod there. Now the flower is white. The center is yellow. And this is the continuation of this. So I used that. Uh-oh, too much water. No, you're going to ruin it. Okay. Although this is where the pea green comes in now. There was some little highlights over here. It helps to wet the brush, doesn't it? Boop. Let me get some of that extra water off. There was some highlights here. Boop, boop, boop. Just like that. And maybe see, there's peas aren't just green. There are a number of greens in a pea. There are a number of greens in a pea. And that's what's so challenging about it. Now, the yellow for the middle of the flower. See, that's why I'm using the 4, because it's smaller. Do I want to use saffron yellow? Maybe I will for the center of the flower. That might be a little the wrong color, but I'm gonna give it a try. For the center of the flower, just a wee bit. Just like that. And the flower's white. Maybe I can go in there like that. I am happy with that. But the flower, I have to wait for that to dry. And so in the meantime, that goes like that. See, I always put my colors back where they were. And the deep was there. And the sap green was there. All right. So there's that. Maybe I can bring it in closer. See, that's still wet. So see, you don't really have to be, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for a representation of what it is. See, this was a pea with a flower, a dried up flower, and it's supposed to be yellow, but I used the wrong color, but that's all right. Kind of looks like you're shooting peas out of a straw or something. And then these two, someone told me that looked like Olaf from Frozen. Anyway, so there you have it. Although I was going to go in with my Posca pen for the white flower. That's what I was going to do. Now there you have it. If you like what you see, hit the like and subscribe and help my channel to grow. And check out some of my old videos as well. And cast your care upon Jesus, for he cares for you.